You're listening to A Slice of Therapy with me, Alun Parry. So I'm sat there and I'm flicking through Netflix and I'm trying to decide what film should I watch that evening. Now, it's not an unimportant decision. It's going to impact the next 90 minutes of my life. But I spend quite a lot of time on that decision, flicking between that film and this film and the other film, checking the ratings on the Internet Movie Database to see if it's likely to be good. And then finally, after all of that research, which takes a while in itself, I settle on a film and make the decision. And that decision, like I say, has an impact on the next 90 minutes of my life, and then no impact at all. There are some decisions that are like that, where you'll make the decision and it might even involve quite a lot of thinking through. And yet the payoff of that decision is a one-off. And so in this episode, what I'm thinking about are decisions which are leveraged. Also, solutions to problems which are leveraged too. Now, what on earth do I mean by leveraged? Well, a leveraged solution or a leveraged decision is the opposite of me picking a film to watch on Netflix. Whereas that's a film that I'll watch once and that one decision has an impact on just 90 minutes, a leveraged decision or solving a problem in a leveraged way means that for that one change, for that one decision, for that one solution, you get paid back over and over and over again. And so I want to give you some examples which will make it really clear to you about the kind of decision or solution that I'm talking about. And then you'll probably be able to think of a whole load of them. You'll probably notice them quite a bit. One of the famous ones is you'll notice that there are certain tech entrepreneurs, tech leaders, and I'm not sure whether Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg applies this. I think maybe they both do, but they choose the same wardrobe every day. So whichever one it is will have just black t-shirt and a pair of jeans. And they'll have lots of black t-shirts and lots of pairs of jeans. And so they're never having to decide what to wear. They've already made that choice. They made that choice once, bought the requisite amount of black t-shirts, and bingo, that's them sorted. They can drop that cognitive load forever. So that's kind of an example, but I want to show you 3 others which might seem a little bit more relatable. Now, the first one is where you do something to your environment. So let's say, for instance, you're not happy with the way your home looks, for instance. Maybe you go into your living room and you don't feel good about it. You don't like the way it looks. Maybe you don't even like the way it smells. And so what you decide to do is that you're going to get it spruced up. You're going to get it decorated. And you change everything. And maybe you put something in, like a little air freshener, so it smells nice as well as looks nice. And that's an example of a leveraged choice, a leveraged solution. Because that living room that you didn't used to like, now you love it. And the thing about that living room is you're going to go in that living room every single day. Day in, day out, you'll open the door and walk into your living room and it will have that nice positive impact for you for a really long time, repeatedly, over and over again. And it's completely unlike picking a Netflix movie. One decision, one payoff, and that's the end of it. This, you get a payoff every single time you open your living room door. A second one is a decision around what you eat. Now, when you think about it, what you put in your mouth is a decision that's going to impact you many, many times a day. You know, you got breakfast, you got lunch, you've got dinner, you got snacks, you got supper. There's lots and lots of different opportunities for you to eat something. And so if you were to make a decision based on what it is that you were going to eat, then that's going to be something that benefits you over and over and over again. Let's say, for instance, that you changed just one food that is bad for your health and replaced it with a food that was good for your health. Now, if that's something that you repeatedly eat, then that one decision is leveraged because you're going to get a payback over and over and over again. So we've had two examples there of decisions. But how about a solution in order to round it off? Well, one thing that you'll do every single day, every single evening, in fact, is you'll sleep. Every single evening, you'll go to bed and you'll go to sleep. Now, a lot of people will struggle with sleep and won't necessarily get quality sleep. But if you put some attention on how to fix that, that one solution is going to keep paying back for you every single night of your life. If you can make that one problem-solving change, then it's a leveraged solution because it'll keep on paying back over and over and over again. And in fact, the benefits that you'll get from having good sleep will actually knock on to the next day because you'll have a lot more energy, you'll have a lot more get up and go, you'll get more done. Even beyond just the benefit of having a good night's sleep over and over and over again, you have even more leveraged benefit again. And so let's have a recap on this idea then of leveraged decision making, leveraged problem solving. We saw at the start how I can spend quite a lot of time and energy deciding which movie to watch on Netflix, and yet it only impacts the next 90 minutes of my life, and then that decision's benefit is finished, it's complete, it's done. What we've looked at instead are decisions and problem solving which keeps on giving you a payback, not just that once for 90 minutes, but over and over and over again. And we saw 3 examples of that. The first example is where you change your environment so you enjoy, say, your living room or any other room, in fact, that you repeatedly go in. That gives you a boost, an uplift every time that you go into it simply because you made the change. We looked at one of the most important decisions that we can make is what we eat. And so simply making a change there will again give you a payback over and over again as you eat better for yourself repeatedly, day in, day out. And the final one was an example of problem solving, where if you solve a problematic sleep to get better quality sleep, then again, that one solution is going to keep on paying dividends over and over again. And so now you know the concept of leveraged problem solving, of leveraged decision making. Which of those might you decide to integrate into your life? What other kind of leveraged problem solving could you focus on, knowing that once you fixed it and solved it, it would have a benefit for you pretty much forever. What other decisions can you make in your life that I haven't listed here, which you know will keep on repeatedly making life a little bit better? So if you like this idea, please spread it around so that people can get the benefits as well. And coming soon, I have a course which you can sign up to the waiting list for. And you can find that at asliceoftherapy.com/9 ways. That's asliceoftherapy.com/9 ways. If you want to work with me directly, then you can do one-to-one. You can find out more about me, Alun Parry, at liverpoolpsychotherapy.co.uk. And you don't have to be local because I work online. So that's liverpoolpsychotherapy.co.uk. So other than that, thanks for listening, and I'll see you again on the next one.